Hello and welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. If you don't know what we're doing here, we start out with 5 master packs, and every time we win, we open up a new pack. Hello, Funa, how are you doing? And to upgrade our decks, if you like what you're seeing and if you're watching it on YouTube, consider subscribing. Let's do a quick summary from last time. Keeper of Dragon Magic, finally, a legal one. A second Mystic Girl, which is, Saphira. Black Fang Magic Dragon, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Like, I would have loved this card if we would have gotten it earlier, but a bit too late. We got a Jiaolong, goes hard. The thing is, you normally only play one, but there's a good chance that I might play two because, I don't have the good cards at free. So, yeah. There is a chance. We got a beautiful looking generation next. Yeah. Unfortunately, maybe we'll play it. I don't know. Gateway of the Six, which is probably the best card that we pulled, all things considered. A second irregular. Countergate, which we could search, but I don't think we'll play it. Ian engaged Neospace, the Bad Masterpiece, and I think that was it. Yeah. Maxi, yeah, I pulled Maxi at some point. I have like the free Fires of the Apocalypse Maxi for Lost in Cerulean. Which is funny, but yeah. All right. Yeah, at some point I pulled Maxi. If you run with your hat often enough against the wall, at some point you will be getting something good. Right, let's change the deck. I'm not sure what to play. So I want to I'm a bit tired, so let's start with stun again today. Although I think this deck isn't good at all. Let's start with stun today, so I can warm up, right? That sounds good. But yeah, I pulled one Maxi, one Ash, one Veiler, one Nibiru. Yeah. I think by far the card that I feel the most of all of those is Nibiru, because there's all the people can play around it, or there's stuff that they can do. It's the strength is pretty apparent, I feel like. Yeah, some Nib, some Ash. And I hope I can get a few more copies to be more consistent, right? How are you doing, by the way? How's your challenge going? All right. Danny, not Trejejo. I can't say the name right now. Okay. I thought they were on stun, but apparently they're on Shining Strike. The good thing for me is I'm doing fine here. The bad thing is I need a statue draw, right? If I get a statue draw here, we're cooking. I think. That ain't a statue. I might load and flip the Cosmos to fetch a card. Right now, there's no reason to do it, right? If you think about it, you're fine. Link Rebo. Oh, Foolish Burial? Pretty cool. I'd love if you're Foolish, but that sounds pretty nice. Are you still playing White Forest, or did you change it up a bit? I didn't have I couldn't catch your stream the last few weeks one. All right. Yo, it's the boy. Set a card, yeah. So we need something that we can use instantly, which would be this. All right. Give me a statue, please. Longo. All right. Okay. If we get a statue, we're doing fine here. All right, we got a statue. Cool. All right. Magician 0, sure. Alright. Officially still White Forest. Build a budget Mitsu, I see. Ah, cool, fun. White Forest Bright. Do White Forests have 2s, or are you just... Yeah. It's stun, proper stun versus like half stun, right? But yeah, it was pretty... I don't think they have like any good outs to that part. I'm sorry, Danny Trajejo. Hey, Echo, right? Oh my god. Yeah, no. I think it's straight up no outs. That's crazy. Yeah, these have not enough attack. Yeah, no. Was they couldn't have won. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ah, free level 2s. Ah, cool. Ah, dice. I don't know. I didn't play like the dice rally. I didn't even play the last one. But what are the limitations? I skipped those most of the time. But yeah, but I think people love the dice rallies, right? So pretty cool to get those. Oh my god, that's a whatever pack if I have ever seen one. All right, let's go next. All right. They're a casual gamer. Check out, they're called casual gamer. 100%. They're playing like the worst stuff imaginable. They play like, I don't know, freaking Mitsurizil. I see. One of them is White Forest, but okay, I see. I see. All right, they're on 11 cards. Maybe they are a casual gamer. That would be crazy. All right. Did we get rid of Ash? Oh, okay. Play my goat. Use decisive battle. Play the fissure. Set the strike, and it goes in match for good matcher. Haha! I'm hilarious. Is your favorite the draw one? What is my favorite one? I think. Let me think. I like Inferno and Winds. Let's play this one, so you know if they play an archetype that would like play around it. I think I specifically like the Wind because I had it as a child, right? So I'm like, yeah. I always I think the worst part is I always thought about like, oh, this card sounds so good back then. What I thought to myself, right? The truth of the matter is it wasn't that good back then, but it got better and better over time. And so yeah, they have an out obviously, which is why they're like playing Mongo doesn't do anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. Or does it? Wait. Lose 1000 attack, gain 1/7. But would have, I think it would have been a bit faster, right? So it's 1/7. Yeah, it would have been a bit faster, 700 faster. It's Mitsu. Sure. But yeah, like back then I was like, maybe you can make it work. Truth of the matter is, back then it wasn't that good. But now though, now that's the statue that's banned. Red Spread Blues is at 1. Oh yeah, I see. Like consistency hit. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, after the gondola. True, after the gondola. Alright, 6 cards. This is lethal next turn. Yeah, let's that and then let's hope. Okay. Mannequin. You can summon Rod Statue of Mannequin? Dude. Why? Why? Only meets players, man. Okay, let's go next. Great. Mannequin cat. Yeah, mannequin cat. You can do that? Let me check real quick. I know mannequin cat, but I never like remember the effect, right? Like, true. I can find it under cat, right? I can find it under cat. Mannequin cat. There's cat shark. There it is. Mannequin cat detach. Wait, okay. If a monster is to your opponent's field while you control this monster, you can target one face up you controlled. Oh. Can you? Ah, you can special summon and then... Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, I see. You can like special summon it, right? And then on their turn, if they special summon, you can get the Rod Statue. I see. All right. Okay, I'm warming up. I'm revving up. Brum brum. You know, I'm getting there. I'm feeling it. Just took like 15 minutes. 15 minutes of streaming. Okay, check it out. Okay, we need to start with pot. Yo, Maxi? Yo, no, dude, you didn't just maxi me. Okay, X-Rev. Ash. It's free. Okay. Duality. Ash. No. Give me the gondola. I think that's now ingrained, unfortunately. I will call the card gondola. Okay, statue. And then do this. Halt by won't be coming up. I also don't think that they have like a single. Chat, we need more draws. Chat, is this real? Are these draws real? Cosmic Cyclone, that would be insane. Wait, oh man, I was like yapping. I was yapping. I didn't realize. Yeah, that sucks. Just, is it my fault? Yes. I need to audit. No. It doesn't. Messenger of Peace. Okay, we're gonna Messenger of Peace and then Wang. This is probably... I don't know, like... Might as well do it, right? This is probably like Imperm or something. Okay, this is... I thought maybe this is Meta Noise, but apparently it's not. Alright. Survive the battle phase, yeah, but like their deck is like supercharged. That's a problem, right? They can't attack into me. I would need a Moon Mirror. Another Shiren. Both of which can't attack. Ash doesn't do anything. I'm gonna pay the 100. Only like 72 turns left, which, you know. Kinda scary. Okay, like they're locked right now. What would they need? They would need a meta noise, and that would like destroy me completely. But their deck is like relatively like graveyard. Very true, very engaging, very fun. They can't attack, they can't overlay. Meta noise does it, right? Then like flip the statue down. I would need a second statue. Mongo does it as well. Alright, the second Golgonda isn't doing anything. They're trying to get, I don't know, Feather Duster. I should have like flipped the wood. Doesn't matter. That's true. It does. It does. Like that's a nice thing. Like about playing stun, I don't need to be as concentrated, you know, because you know, look at. All right. Mongo would go hard here, by the way. Yeah, let's just flip it. I don't know why. That's true. It is a 4. Unfortunately, I'm like locked myself, but like you could you could play. Oh my god, imagine you could play like the rock rank 4, then search for a rock. Congrats. Heartbeat does it as well. It's fine. What can they mill? Yeah. No. You're not doing that. You're not sending to. Why are we doing that? Okay. Apparently, I don't know. Interface, sure. Okay, Mongo, please, one time. That is not good against the deck. We're truly on borrowed time here. Guess Lord, then set mistake. I mean, there's like so much good stuff that I could get, right? Like Mongo itself does it. Moonmer is good. It is close. It is close. Okay, it's over. We lose. They drew it. They drew the. They still can't attack, but they can now combo Excite on Night. Do I have more cards? Let's go next. Yeah, it's over. You know, like they top deck good, I top deck bad. It is what it is. Yeah, they just, you know, add it. I guess if I didn't do like the engraver mistake, then we would have been fine. Alright, yeah, happens. If I would have gotten like a second statue, right, from like the 7 or so left in the deck, then that would have been good, but I didn't. My grandma, if she had wheels, she would be a bike, you know? Okay. I mean, this is good. I like seeing this. This is like the most. This is the. Getting these 3 to the 3rd, I think I like the most. The only way it could be better is if I get like a Moon Mirror, right? Now they need to like jump through hoops, and we like that. We like that a lot. Heat wave. It's Tempai. Okay. Is it Tempai? Like, this takes their chances of winning, right? No way. Like, they don't care about the fire. Is it Tempai? So I don't know. If it is Tempai, then it was a really weird activation. Because they can, like, still special summon because this deck only plays fires. That's imperm. Apparently. Is it burn? I don't think it's Tempai. This is like weird. Yeah, it's burn. So the good thing is I don't care about Heatwave. That card unfortunately doesn't do anything. Okay. Mistake also doesn't do anything. So yeah, we're gonna attack. Okay, I don't know. I thought that they would like flip one of the burn cards, right? I know. Oh god. This matchup is really bad. Let's go next. Day one, unfortunately. Like that deck can deal with my stuff. What is this? What is this, man? The longer I look at it, I guess kind of cool. I kind of cannot hate it. It's like Primate Control, right? With like a few weird cards, I'd say. Primate Umi Control. I kind of miss Primate, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Drill Beam is really strong and Primate is really like obnoxious to deal with. But I do kind of miss Primate. I'm thinking about like playing Unchained next match. Okay, opponent, am I getting ashed? No. Moonmere is gone. Clockwork Net is gone. This looks bad. They're on 50 cards. Which, you know, doesn't mean a lot. They have max in hand. I think I'll flip the parsing, right? So 6 cards in hand, one of which is probably a maxi, right? Or like Duelos, Perulia, Meowths, whatever. Yeah, sure. You're just gonna attack, alright. Why aren't we trying to like at least half combo here? Doesn't make sense. Sure. I think I lose, unfortunately, because like randomly they didn't like half combo, which, you know, I was kind of hoping for. That's a normal. Sure. Okay, there. Let's go next and let's play Unchained. I'm kinda... I mean, they played it kind of correctly. But then again... you know. Truth is, they could have, like, attacked and then... Hello, Lunavera, yeah. My rank's higher? I wish it was even higher. Like I was in Diamond a long time ago. Yeah. I was in Diamond. Right now I'm not pushing as much. I wanted to switch decks. Right now I'm not pushing as much because, you know, the meta is like kind of bad and I'm just getting mad if I do. So yeah. You've been stopping at silver? Yeah, it got like... yeah. I think if they don't like really brutally hit some decks, it is like really bad for Masochist. And it doesn't feel like getting better, you know, because right now it's just kinda whatever. The power creep like really made it real hard. It's not even only the power creep because, you know, you could like pull good cards, right? It's power creep and like the UR creep that's in the game, right? Because everything costs more. Inflation, UR inflation in the game. And that's, I think, the main culprit. I've been at it for a long time. And this isn't even my best deck. This is probably my second best deck. I've been at it like for 1 and 3/4 year. 1 year, 3/4. Something like that. I know because I couldn't be bothered. Like I normally like use the tier limit stuff when I do something, but when I play, but like most of the time I just forget to do it like for other decks, right? All right, I think there's a pretty cool play here, right? Which is exactly this. So we do this, then we get the revive spell, right? I think I can like discard the lady and set the welcome lab. Then get the field spell. And what the field spell does, I could like pop this, yeah, whatever. When I activate the welcome labyrinth, I get the lady, so that's pretty cool. If I can like the thing is, if I chamber second, then I only can go for the I think I'll just like omit the welcome labyrinth. You can't afford to be fancy. I guess, yeah. Like I have like some stuff that I could equip, but most of the time, like I just forget, you know. I just forgot. Past tense. 6 feather duster. That's pretty bad. I guess let's do. This is on a new chain. Ash. Yeah, this unfortunately is on a new chain. Why did I do that, by the way? That's kind of bad. Yeah, I'm like... Oh! Let's just pop the feather duster. I locked myself out. Yeah, I'm playing this bad. I should have just waited. Ash? Let's get this out of the deck. Now I can't go into SP. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. Why do I, by the way, today like open like this? I feel like they're like in the insano category of opening again, but whatever. Like people just managed to open real good today. Okay, it didn't matter. All right. Gem Knights. Okay, like for this one it matters. It depends on how they do it, right? This triggers, right? Okay, I think we just lose, unfortunately. That's so bad, dude. That's so unfortunate. So they get the fusion normally. I don't know how the combo of this deck works. Okay, the fusion. They get the fusion, alright. Do they just win? Link 2 for the quartz, right? Yeah, quartz. Ah, dude, this sucks. They didn't have like one of these, right? Like this is just the perfect storm, these three. It's really unfortunate. I think they just win, right? Brilliant fusion. So it's the FDK, right? But they kinda need like forever. This is so unfortunate. Their hand was like really good. Completely blanked everything. Three cards. They have like one more fusion summon. They can probably like get the fusion back. A dispersion. And they can get 3 Gem Knights back. They have to know what they're doing, right? You cannot tell me that they don't know what they're doing, right? Okay, they chain. Ruby. Okay, like this is like a FTK card. They can't just get free fusion. Oh my god. Insane. They still have a normal, by the way. That's our last card. Great. I mean, we're dead. Master Diamond. Yeah. This is so sad, man. Like, this kind of makes me incredibly sad. Like, we could have stopped them, then we could have, like, played a game of Yu-Gi-Oh, but instead they, like, got the nuts. At least against our setup, right? Brilliant diamonds. It's like enough, you just go battle. Okay, I'm sorry. This just takes forever. Yeah. Lower rank, whatever. Let's change the accessories while we're at it. Let's take Chungus. Kit Kalos, the water field. That's this one, mat space. This one. What is the normal one? Okay. Sure. Alright. Yeah, no. That match. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Don't like it one bit. Alright. I guess I could like A-bomb prison, A-bomb prison. Get the normal summonable one. Get a real because that's like the worst one. Like get blankly, right? Then we also kind of just have to finish, right? Okay, thank you. That's really nice. Now I can't get a pack. All right. That's a good part about it. If you play an archetype that they know, they might just give up because they don't want to play against it. Which is also me, by the way. I'm not like shading, like throwing shade or anything. I'm just like, you know. Oh. I have this already, unfortunately. Code Talker inverted. It's a fine card. We don't hate Code Talker inverted here. Yo, Small Universe though, I'm feeling it. Alright. I wanted to click on 10 pack opening because I'm like, give me the packs. But unfortunately, I cannot. And I dare not to. The truth of the matter is, if I ever were to click on 10, open 10 packs, and I would have to make a counter where I just can't open like 10 packs for like 10 wins, right? And on the 11th, I would be allowed to do it again, right? But I think there's an upside to that, like mistake, right? Because you are guaranteed an ASR, and I don't think you are if you just open them one by one, right? All right. I mean, this deck has to go into their extra. They get a True Light, what? And a Sage. Sage. Why did they get the True Light? I guess it's Plat 5. That's why. Maiden of White trigger. That activate the True Light. I asked myself what their hand is. Maybe they didn't have another target. I need a good draw though. Are they gonna get matches? What's going on? Bingo Machine Go. Okay, they activate Bingo Machine Go. The thing is, they have everything they would want from a Bingo Machine Go, you know? Like, you hit like the Sage or the Maiden with it, right? And the chances were high that they got a Blue Eyes for some reason. I guess they probably are a beginner with the deck, so I think there's not a lot that we can like understand here. Okay. They equip, alright. That is a card from the extra deck. All them out, true that. Oh, it doesn't target. Why? I don't get how it works. Oh no, it needs to be. Did I saw the target wrong? I guess so. Right, no more Maiden. Yeah, they needed to target the alternative. So that mills the Blue Eyes. Okay. Two Blue Eyes in hand. They get the Blue Eyes. They link off the Blue Eyes. One. This is only on board, right? You control, yeah, alright. Blue Eyes monster. That's a dragon. They're doing some funny combo. I don't know. They're gonna end on Magi or something. Having like 3 Blue Eyes on board is not normal. So I think like something. Okay. Maybe there's a chance. The big problem here is my hand kinda isn't cutting it. I think I lose. Like, Specialing Sharvara doesn't do anything with the back row card quality that I have. Like, Special Summon the Lady next turn. And activate the Lady. I think we have to... I think we lose, by the way. This doesn't look good at all. Is it Majesty? I would get Majesty here. Okay. Sure. So they're gonna go for Magi or something. Kaiba the Legend. I don't care. Like, we lose though, unfortunately. Like, if I... Yeah, I don't care. Oh my god, it's another Blue Eyes. At least they're having fun, right? Twin Blast. They're specialing a Blue Eyes. Do they have... They have 2, right? I mean, it's fine. I cannot target them, right? Yeah, I can target them. Alright, sure. Spirit. Okay. I mean, they win, but they're also comboing forever. I might stop them like at some points and maybe like eke out a blowout. Maybe. Maybe they disconnect and I win. That would be so dumb. The IDP doesn't target. That's important. And it's specifically for Blue Eyes White Dragon. That didn't just happen. I think, ironically, their connection actually just failed. Like, not even kidding. I don't think they disconnected there. I think their connection just gave up on them. Oh my god. Oh no, man. Just... We got the win con. We got the win con. Hey, Devolver, how are you doing? Baramat. Let me read it real quick. I don't remember what it does. But that sounds good. It's a fiend, right, that you can special for Rihanna. Okay, come on, baby. Give me something good. We got Stardust on. We got Stardust on. If you control... So... Oh, man, this would be funny for a jank thingy, but I don't know how to make this work. Alright. Paramat. Rank for Exceed. Alright. I thought it was like the rank the okay, I see. Oh, this guy. So you mean you can like special summon the other one from deck or hand? I forgot what it does. Then detach one, then like recycle something, draw one. Yeah, I guess it's a +1. And then you can, if you have like a level 4. I think the second part is like harder to use. I'm not sure, maybe. Maybe. The problem is I feel... You should test it, is what I'm saying. I feel like the problem is... I had that card like at the start of my run, by the way, fun fact. Like, the lab monsters... What is that name, by the way? Like, they're good on board, right? So it's hard to argue. But Ariane, I guess, just kind of sits there. So I get what you mean. She just sits there menacingly. So maybe. I think it would be interesting to test out. I was thinking about that card when I was like starting up the run, but... Alright. We're gonna do what every good Yu-Gi-Oh player would do. Set 4 pass. Set for pass, kicking some ass. Yeah, you want to draw some exactly. But I think I would test it at least, right? What is it with piercing the darkness today, man? I think I saw it yesterday once, today twice. Oh, that's good. I don't need to add anything. So not letting them add either kind of goes hard. You can go into Artemis if you wanna. Eat over my card. Yeah, perfect. I think I'm fiend locked if I activate this, right? Yeah. But I think it's okay, right? Getting fiend locked. You can like Sarama, right? Trigger Rakea. I mean, that goes hard. I'm kind of scared of this back row. Why am I thinking of Super Poly? The thing is, I thought about getting the 6, but I'm gonna activate the effect. Maybe it's only imperm. And just pop the card. Trigger it. I can search, right? So I should get this one, I feel like. Oh, I cannot search. I'm an idiot. It's fine. It makes it okay, actually. I need to get the other one. Fun fact. Serenir. Sure. Why shouldn't I strike this, by the way? Let's strike this one. Then we need to set for the lady. Can they mill? Maybe it's another bestial. They have a belly on, alright. And then we go for the soul. Then we get the revive trap. It's easier to use, and yeah, it's easier to use. We can trigger the lady if we need to. Okay, we have the best interaction in our deck right now, so I wanted to push the damage, right? Yeah, see. Putting them in a precarious position, I feel like, is always good. Do they only play like Serenir? Oh no, they play like pieces of one-off. Yeah. Nothing. Hold up, what? Don't they really need the Red Eyes fusion? I mean, they don't need it. They can like, I know that they don't like need it, but wouldn't you like rather play it? Like you're playing the bricks for the Dark Magician deck anyway, right? Guys, it's Desperado Barrel Dragon and Dick Formation. How are you doing, Devolver? Are you doing good? Alright. Got Goblin Biker Grand Bash. What does this do? Okay, goblins get attack. Main phase, normal 1 goblin. That's pretty good. You can target 2 goblin, activate, make them gain a level. Huh. This isn't that bad. Like, I know that the normal deck doesn't play it, right? Because it doesn't need to, but we might like that, right? Get like enough goblins and then have like, then we can like easier go into the 6s. That sounds good to me. You know what we need? We need like Terror Top. I'd love a Terror Top. Terror Top would go hard. We are second. Dude, I need like a few more of the really good like stun cards, I feel like, for stun to be like really, really good. Alright, grinding the event. Around Pure Lab or Eldritch Lab. On like non-masochist or on masochist? How's the event, by the way? I know that people love the last oh god. Last dice rally. How is this one? I didn't like play it. I mean, this is okay, right? We can like Chandelier, discard Shyama. And that's pretty good. I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it. I thankfully stopped a bit with it, like at the start. If you like watch the first few like episodes of the series, it's insane how much I do that. But I don't know. There needs to be something like a trigger in my brain, right? Do it. But yeah. Okay. All right, bestie. Whatever you say, bestie. Start Shyama. Put some questionable stuff in. Still fun. Okay, that sounds good. Oh baby, and now the plan just works out. We set. We trigger. I don't have called by, please. Ghost Mourner. Basically the same. Okay. Let's search. Ash? Actually, Ash, yeah. I'm gonna set the cards, obviously, before I get the lady. So they have a Chaos form left here. Which is, like, good news for me, right? The cool thing is I can, like, Ghastly Glitch, trigger the lady, and then have, like, Shyama set up. You don't have a second Ash, I know that. You already use the effect. Alright. Which is kind of funny if you think about it, that they use the effect there, right? Because they knew I had the Labyrinth card. I think I would have waited. But maybe I wouldn't. Maybe they know their deck better than I do know their deck. Can I... Your Ghastly Glitch, I can. Thank you. Then we're gonna chain the lady. Then we're gonna get the escape. Escape of the Unchained. Of the card. It's a tribute. Then I think we'll send the Sharvara. It was a torrential tribute, by the way. Good that I got rid of it. So they have a chaos form in hand, I guess. Alright. Called by. Sure. I think I just win, right? 5k. I don't think there's like any reason to make this more complicated than it is, right? So we're just gonna attack. Alright. Every now and then you get a funny match where your opponent has half LP and you have a DD card that has... oh, I see. Funny. Funny. Yeah, I saw a replay yesterday, I think. Melopira was the one who showed it to me, and they basically gambled for the Magician card that deals like extra like 1000 damage every time when they take effect damage. Just build a burn deck. Rolled the game as often as they could, right? Until they hit it, like a random event, and then they just like OTK'd them with like sparks, etc. Kinda really funny. Just, yeah. Dude, what is it with the cards that I get? Normal, at least a new one. Normal or special summon the Typhoon. Dude, I can't talk. Time Thief monster except Time Thief Adjuster. Special summon this card from your hand. This card is summoned. And one from the... I mean, it's a good card. is a good card. Obviously. It enables the deck, pretty obviously. Like, if you look at it, right? Like, special summon, you normal summon, then special summons itself, and then you send one, which triggers their effect, right? Yeah, this one doesn't trigger. You can, like, special summon the Bezel ship, for instance. A card effect. I guess you would always, like, send the Bezel ship. Or maybe the temp or wall. What is artwork, by the way? It kind of looks weird. Oh yeah, I have a Perpetua. It would be fun to play the Time Fuse. Unfortunately, I don't have like a legal redoer, which would be cool. I think it's a fun deck. All right. I don't think it would be good, but I think it's a fun deck. Oh, okay. All right. What do we have? Guess it's Rakea, right? Rakea Pop of Sharvara. And then unfortunately we have to go for Shayama, I think. I'm trying to think if I want to Chandelier, and I... Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, whatever. It wasn't on purpose. I wanted to keep the Fiend Craving. I don't know. For some reason I thought I needed to card a card for the effect. I thought it would like come up. I don't know. I mean, it's good enough. There isn't a second link 2 that we want. The thing is, we could... I guess if we had like a second... If we had the other trap, right? There is the possibility that we just go for... I'm fine with that. Okay, there is a line that I realized. If we have the second trap, we can like pop up Shavara, get a big guy, right? Maiden. All right. Oh my god. We can go for a 3-mat Apo and then get this one back. Yeah, I do run 2. I think I even run 3. I have a reason for it though. This sucks. Yeah, sure. I need to like think after this match about it. Dude, that droplet just freaking killed me. I, by the way, should have stopped the Kaiba man, but I was like pissed about the state. Oh, dude, why? That's the second time today that happens. Why? I should have stopped the Kaiba man, by the way. And of course it's a one-off. Of course it's a one-off, you know? Yeah, whatever. It is what it is, but it's still like obnoxious if it happens. Change decks. Okay, let me. So I run 3 of these. The idea is if I have to normal it, it's fine, right? And if I can special it, then I can special it. Like most of the stuff in my deck is like special summonable anyway. Like there's a few like lines that you can do with the converter, right? Like if you have a Diabellstar in hand, you discard something for Diabellstar, special summon Diabellstar, normal Cyberburst converter. Let's say you have 2 in hand, right? As 2 Cyberburst converter, 1 Diabellstar, and then you can like make Diabellstar a Cyberburst, link off the Diabellstar or the converter, right? And then you can like special summon the other one. So like running 3 isn't that bad, considering you can also like normal summon one of them, and if you run 3 you just have a higher chance to open 2, right? So yeah, that was the idea, and I don't feel like it's doing any damage to that deck. I'd rather open like 2 converter than like 2 of the solid normal sums that I have, right? Maybe it's like kind of time to cut the flame buffer low, but yeah. It's a fire as well, so it's hard, it's hard. Yeah. This has some easy utility. That's the reason why I run 3. Because the normal summon effect doesn't lock out of the other effect either, so yeah. And most of this stuff is like special summoned in the deck, so like spending the normal for it probably won't like hurt. And that much was bullshit. The one before that. That one hurt, man. I don't know what to say. Like I could have Ash Blossomed the Kaiba man and it would have been fine, but I think it's understandable when I say that. That didn't feel great. So we're gonna run into a Maxi here, unfortunately. But I need to give them like 2 summons. 3 actually. I think I lose of that. Okay. Am I getting Ash? That's so weird. I guess we get this one. So we have it in the graveyard. And don't like top deck it. They might have Imperm in hand. But that like doesn't feel like an Imperm what they... The trigger, right? I think they already had like the priority before where I started playing. Blah blah. I could like pop. The thing is, if I had like a second 6, right? If I had like a second Shayama, for instance, right? Then I could like get the Shayama and overlay and have like a better play. I'm gonna be honest, I think a free Mad Apple is worse than the Solo Rage. So I'm gonna keep it this way. I had the second trap, it would make sense, right? I think for Converter, the only way it would be bad is if you were to get, like, 3 in your starting hand, but the chances are, like, next to nothing. Okay, so the cool thing about this is I'm kind of forced to do this. That was a joke, by the way. That's bad. I need to do it because, like, all of their stuff is, like, unaffected by traps anyway, so... Might as well hit the Murmalo so that they can't get the Holotia, right? And get rid of their normal. So it was an imperm. I mean, it's okay, right? So if they manage to get their card back somehow, or like special summon something, I can like IDP. Yeah, alright. Yeah, they couldn't have hit anything, funnily enough, with the imperm, right? Because everything like triggered in hand or graveyard. I hate this deck, dude. Like, look, I don't mind basically like playing whatever makes your deck better. You know, I get it. You can't just throw Mitsurugi in and then you will probably be fine. But I really hate this engine. My problem is it's like cool that there's like a good... I think I talked about this yesterday. I think it's cool that there's like a good like ritual summoning engine. But I think Habakiri just pushed it over the top, you know? It's just... Okay, I thought maybe we could play this in stun, but we can't. I guess there is a way where we could play it, right? Because we just... If we have like enough stuff that I can just flip up, and it's good. Each player applies one of these effects, so... I guess you can like lock their... Wait. So they need to at least set a card. Maybe it's not that good. I think they lock, right? The back row and then do this. I think that's the trick to it. To be banned in the TCG? Was there none before that? That would be crazy. Didn't they ever ban another ritual monster? No, they did, right? Chaos Magician Max, I think, right? Right? That one's banned in the TCG as far as I know. But yeah, Habakiri just... You know it's bad when you spoil a card and everybody is like, this card's insane, and it actually was insane. You know it's that bad. And everybody goes, this will be the best deck. Although, you know, like that kind of, you know, it didn't get tier 0, but like Habakiri boosted the strength incredibly, right? By a lot. I guess I can like... Yeah, this is a bit more optimal, right? So what? That was on purpose. I can like pop this. They hopefully like imperm it, and then I can like Berserk Archfiend as a extender. Right? Come on, do it. Do it, Jon Snow. Chaos Max wasn't banned in the TCG? I thought it was. Like the Chaos Max Magician. I mean, I might be wrong, you know, like no doubt about that, but... Wait, this is the combo, right? So we get... Then we get... I think I have it, right? I think it's... I guess we don't get, like, the back row. But... They have something. They toggle off. They might just Nibiru me. I mean, it's cool that I managed to find the line for once. For this one. Is it a bit clunky? Yes. But at least they can't, like, nip me now. If they nip me, that's actually actively bad. Okay, let's see. ECG ban list. I'm interested now. Because I think, like, Chaos Max Magician is on there. Chaos. Chaos. Wait, is it? No, it isn't. So what did they do? It's Primate. Fall of Albaz. So what did they add? We got Ether Barrel. I like the -2 here. It kind of goes hard. And then trigger. Get the revive, which I don't know if I will be able to use. That was our normal. Set. 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 Alright. Dark Magician. Wait, I'm locked? What did I do to be locked? I mean that, you know, stops the drill beam. So it's still, like, fine, right? Parsing Stone, sure. How did I get locked there? Oh wait, this needs to affect monsters. That's why. So how much off am I? 2-8, 2-4. 2-8, 2-4. That's 5-2. I'm like 700 off. I think we'll do this. We'll go battle phase. This will look insane, I think, but... I mean... Do I need to do anything, actually? No, right? I can just... revive. This is monster effects, right? That's monster effect. So I can, like, exactly... lock them. I just need to be careful. Maybe I just do High King Caesar. Oh, second slide. That's nice. Set up Primate, sure. Can reveal one Primate card. They need a Primate card in hand for this to work. Yeah, let's get the card back. That's like kinda scary for them now. This is 800 damage already. That's really good. Okay. I want this to get drill beamed. Imperm. I mean, that's fine. Funnily enough. Sure. And now we go battle phase. Can only like drill beam one card. That's 800 damage. I can pop, get a card back, then pop. But I can, the problem is I can't like do it for the second time, right? I need to think real quick. So I pop, then the effect gets negated. Is it only on board? Okay, so it's only on board. I could go for like Apo, but Apo kind of sucks here. Apo, and then I guess let's set the call by. Let's set the Fuwa loss and pass, right? Yeah. Like, getting rid of the Ether Barrel will be like the first thing I do here. Can they reset this? They can not with the things that I know right now. It's a stun deck. It's a stun deck. Alright. I do have a Sarama. Oh, it's this shit. Okay, so they add a fusion card thingy. They set it. You're not going battle phase. That's crazy. Is Impulse where I keep thinking of using it but never do. I think Sekka's Light is harder to use than Impulse, actually, honestly. for this track. All right, buddy. I might lose though. That's not out of question. My like top decks the last few turns were really bad. I think I can pop the parsing, right? Dude, what are these draws? So they can probably like lock me out of something. I'm not gonna trigger the Sarama. Okay. Sure. Let's get the chamber. So the cool thing is, this kind of locks him, right? Okay, I see. So their effect gets negated. Okay. Oh, right, their effect gets negated. Okay, so I did normal summon though, that's a bit of a problem. I wish I had like some piercing damage. The problem is we lose here. Let's just go next. I don't feel like playing this on. Like, yeah, whatever. It was just unfortunate. They just managed to have luck, is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, this was just lucky. I don't know what to say. Like, I think their Solomon was bad, honestly. They could have like not. I think they drew this one, right, as a top deck. You know, it could have been like any of their 16 million bricks. Unfortunate. I can use Impulse and Lab if you don't splash an Eldritch. I think the hand traps is like worse than Eldritch, as you say, because the Eldritch is, you know, I don't think you need to play Eldritch with Lab, but like the hand traps like hurt. Well, the last game kind of pissed me off actually. Just really unlucky all around. Like I think every single top deck was bad in that game for me. Like they had like okay top decks, mine were bad. So yeah. I mean, it is the game, but still. Okay, they play a lot into this card. I'm relatively sure, right? I need to draw a hand trap somewhere in their combo that stops them. There's two. Okay, Arise. What do I game with Arise? Depends if they'll like let me draw too much. That doesn't do anything. Okay. The big problem is I think that's it. Like I didn't draw anything in 1, 2, 3. I think in 3 draws. Raiders Night, sure. Whaler, Bell, and Mourner. I mean, still, you know, they might just like completely blank their turn, right? Brave Strix. I don't know. Puzzlanius for Puzzlanius. I think I needed a good draw on the last like 3 cards. The chances were high to get something like 1, 2, 3. Three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there were a lot of good things that I could have gotten. I think I got like exactly the worst things. 9. What are you even doing, by the way? You just link this into Strix and then get, you know, your towers. I don't know how to win here. Crazy that I didn't manage to draw anything. Tribute Lanius. Ultimate Falcon. So it's just obnoxious. Okay, so they're gonna get like 3 million towers. I unfortunately didn't draw anything. They also should like blank my effects, by the way. Why aren't they blanking my effects? What if I draw something here? Or what if I drew something here, rather, right? Yeah, this is over. We go next. That's so unfortunate, dude. The Arise was such a good start. Arise makes like any trap be like online, right? Imagine we get IDP, we probably just win from there. And you know, it was not only that I only could have like hidden IDP, but hidden, that's not a word. Hit hidden, oh my god. Litten, I don't know, hidden. If I would have hit IDP, then, you know, it would be good, but it's not only IDP. I could have gotten 1 of 10 cards, right? I think the chance was 1 in 4 or something to get something good. Which sucks, like, for me, obviously. Alright. I mean, I like the card, right? It's good, obviously. You saw like we drew 4, and only 1 or 2 is also good. At least, you know, there is something like karma. My draws suck. The next game I randomly just win. That's something that might happen. Dude, I've been playing Uma, right? And I pulled some Marzensky. I swear to God, it's hell to train. Like, it's legitimately hell. People are talking about like how like Mihono Bourbon will be meta, and I read like Mihono Bourbon's like unique, and I was like, this doesn't seem like it's you know, blank is Samamaru. As it turns out, people just really hate apparently training her. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure that's like one of the reasons why Mihono Bourbon is like meta and Samamaru wasn't, is like so much easier to train, right? Or like stop being meta after Mihono. Because I don't think that on paper Mihono just blanks Samamaru. You can also, what is apparent, like what obviously the good thing that you can do, you can like do 2 front runners in Uma, and then brother, I'm just gonna pass with all lost in hand. I don't want to deal with this. I need a few more good cards, good like starting cards. That's a problem. Like Chayama has like, it is a really good card, right? It's obviously a really good card, but it's like you have no idea what you're talking about. That's fine. I'm talking about Uma Musume. I get it. I just, you know, talk about stuff, and I've been playing like a lot of Uma Musume, right? On my like cell phone, and so, you know, I'm just word association Andying my way through here, right? We lose. I think I've never seen anybody chain wrong here. Literally never. But yeah, Uma Musume can like run 2 front runners, right? And then they push each other apparently. And I guess I will do that. Because I liked, like, I really think Marozensky is a fun horse, but it's... No, dude. I think this is the first or second time that I seen somebody chain it wrong. Oh, that's the game that made release a furry version of Lin. Really? Is there? Or is it like, I think if you want to be technically, if you want to be technically correct, no, like I think, does she just have like horse ears and a horse tail? Is that it? Because then theoretically that wouldn't be furry, but you know, technically speaking, that wouldn't be a furry. It's a Nekomimi. Yeah, kinda. That's the game. Probably. I don't know. It depends on how Lin looks, I guess. She also transforms into a centaur. All right, that's wild. That's wild. That isn't the Musume I know. What do we get here? I think the problem is, right, that I need to out this card on board, and they can blank it. I guess we're gonna do some weird stuff. So it's, they can't destroy my cards, So that's pretty cool. So this is Sword Soul Blackout, right? That's only on board. Okay. So Changing is offline. Sure, be my guest. The problem is they might like pop these two. I guess I still have the chamber. What does Blackout state, by the way? Destroy them. How does this work? They need the worms, right? So I can't wait. They need on board, as far as I understand the wording. I will look up the Ferilin. Give me a quick second. They don't have a... They do. What's that? Yang Zing? Oh, it's hand as well. How much do we know here? Not a lot, right? So they normal summon. They normally don't play like 12s. That doesn't do anything. Like that legitimately. Okay. It depends if they can extend. I'm allowed to add a card to my hand though. I guess Sharvara is a really good ad. They have a alt buy? It depends. I can wait here. I can do the trap. Get, I guess, Urua. Yeah. Let's see if they beat over it. I mean, there's a... If they have another Ash Blossom, that's kind of scary for us, but... It's important to not take damage here. I will probably be able to, like, play on those, so... I can, like... Get this one? And then trigger... I mean... There's a few cool things I can do here. It might be another blackout, by the way. This is main phase. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot, like, exactly in the moment where I was reminded of it, right? I want them to activate the effect. Okay, perfect. I think this isn't good though, because it's only once per turn. I kind of am fumbling it with the effects. I thought like each effect was only once. Yeah. Oh wait, you can still trigger it. I mean, that's good. Soul of Rage. I'll play. It is a called by, that sucks. A called by is really bad. Now, if I would have triggered this card last turn, that would have been different. Alright. Guess I can do this. Trigger. Destroy. Trigger. 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 Okay, if we think about this, right? I only can go into topologic. Okay, I think I will be getting rid of the Shenging. And hope that Mistake does it, right? Okay, so we're taking some damage, I guess. Okay, let's hope Mistake does it. Really good that I saw the tribute play. Okay, the token obviously really good, but I can't like let them forever keep this big beater guy on board. And I hope Mistake does a lot, right? This gets Moye. Oh shit, right. It can just get this one. Oh my god. I guess we lose now. Okay. Yeah. If it weren't for the call by and my mistake on their turn, I think we would have won. I also have to say, I love the fact that they managed to pull that one. Maybe they panic, right? Let's hope they panic. Come on, panic. Negate the card. Negate the card. Oh, god damn it. Maybe they attack wrong, right? They need to attack with the Baron into this one. And they need to negate this. They still keep the Sharvara on board. I don't. I do Sharvara, but at least I don't have to deal with the Baron, right? How do I out the Baron though? This looks really bad. Can't spare someone Yangzing. Oh god, that's not good. Okay, so they could go for an 11 here. Or a Link 2. Alright, so they could trigger Baron. That's so bad for me. That's, I think, the worst top deck. Dude, and then they freaking... I guess let's clear the board. Maybe we need Soul Scissors. Let's go next. Oh, dude, exactly the freaking Ecclesia. That feels so bad. Today is like one of those days, man. Like, it's insane. Lin Centaur. It's a Centaur Lin. Okay. Maybe I'll play Uma Musume Lin. Okay. I think that's a joke, right? Because, you know. But I don't think it's like an official thingy. Uma Musume Lin. Yeah, it's just random that they released that. Funny. Alright. Yeah. Fortunately for me, my hand sucks. Great. I misplayed it last game as well, so. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna play some Firelink. I need to win. I need to win a few games. I'm playing bad today as well, I feel like. That doesn't do anything. It does? Oh god. I thought it needed to target. Why doesn't it target? I need to read the card. What does it state? Monsters on either field as materials. True, you can go into the thumb card. Where is it? It isn't in their extra. Yeah, they can like freaking contact fuse everything. Can they? This will be so dumb. Okay, whatever. We're gonna change decks. I love this deck, but I don't know. I also feel like a bit better playing it. I see like a few lines, but let's go to all reliable. Dude. I thought that they couldn't, you know. I thought they needed like a they need to target one other card on the board. I mean, they obviously don't need to, but yeah. Lady Debug, we get the best extender in our deck, if you ask me, which is the Meow Mine. Meow Mine. Okay, they have some hand trap. Oh, I have the Sanctuary in hand. You know, I could be mad about it, but then I realize I haven't drawn it in my starting hand that often. So it would be a... Okay, we're giving them 2 cards. It's bit of a lie if I were to say. I can't believe that they always open it. That I always open this one. Okay, now we need to pray that the bounce and the banish from the little knight are good enough. Sure. Ulova Lilith. I hate Maxi with a passion, by the way. Isn't it unaffected? Why doesn't this trigger? Except during the damage step. I know why. I can out it though. If they don't have anything good in hand, which they will. That's the negate. Except during the damage step. Yeah, Bellstar. I can out this one. Can I get free materials somehow? I can, right? So that they can flare. Dude, you got to be kidding me. I need to pass. So we know a flare. I love it when the 2 maxis are in the... How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 11 in the top 11 cards of their deck. No, they're like, I think 47 card deck. Love that. They're gonna do this shit again. Great. Do they have a second Albazoa? No, right? Maybe they just win here. Herald searches that relic. Sure. Dude, this is so triggering. This is incredibly triggering. Great. They will rip my card. Great. They rip the princess. Great. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. So they need to flare, right? But no, flare they can only in the main phase. So they're keeping it for some reason. I mean, I'm done though. They have like card advantage out of the wazoo. I don't know what I need here. That's sure, isn't it? I don't know. Will. The question is, what is this back row? Oh, look, guys, I managed to get Princess up. That's... Why is this an effect on this card? Great. Awesome. Why are you called by? They just... Okay. I'm not gonna get scared. Unfortunately, this doesn't trigger, right? I guess I need to do like the worst play in existence. I mean, that is a good draw. That's Fleur. I know that is Fleur. All right, let's get them all. Ito doesn't do anything. I'm freaking screwed here. They have Nibiru. Oh my god, they have Nibiru. Okay. Why do I have to, you know, play through this? Okay. Like, they have Fleur, I know that. Link 1? Secure Gardener? I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Entis, I guess. Dude. Why are they playing a random Mudara? Why are they playing a random Mudara? That's insane. I'm losing my mind. They're playing a Mudara, dude. And they have the third Ecclesia. Okay, I'm getting really pissed. I'm gonna give up. Dude, that's... Okay, I'm not gonna comment on it. That's insane. That's straight up insane. That's insane. That's straight up insane. I'm sorry. That's insane. That's insane. This is insane. I'm not gonna comment on it. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm pissed about that. Like, I'm really trying to be positive, which I fail like 90% of the time at, but that was absurd. And you know, the thing is, it compounds, right? I'm like really unlucky today, and that one was, I think, the worst one. Like, really objectively, that one pissed me off the most. The deck was absurd. They somehow hit everything they needed, and yeah. It is the luck of the draw, but still. Yeah, you have Maxi, because Maxi is a great card. I think we should all... I have Maxi too, though. Maybe we can, like, make it work. I love it when I, like, press on off and it just doesn't react to it. Okay, Mir. Also, I get a lot of Weasel today, which is okay, because Weasel isn't a bad card to have. I guess I'm not gonna trigger the Buffalo, right? So I can at least combo. You know, I'm not gonna do the meme play again, which I like doing, but... I mean, we always go for Wicked anyway. Because, you know, like... Why not? Dude, that last duel was insane. I still can't believe that they, like, normaled the freaking, what was it called? Freaking, I still can't believe that they normaled the Herald, right? The Diviner. And then straight up sent Mudora from their deck. Insane. Yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, I really don't want to, you know, get hung up on it, but I really... It kind of pisses me off. Alright. And I think the real problem is that I was, like, relatively unlucky today, like, all the way through. So yeah, it just makes it worse. Alright. Maybe this game, right? Maybe this game. Okay. It resolves. They are on board breakers, I guess. I mean, I have a max C, so... I could be fine here. Me adding the rage is a really obvious roar, by the way. Funnily enough. Just give up, please. Come on. Sure. I don't think I mind the maker. All right. I draw one. I think they have Maxi. Unfortunately, I can't pop my own cards with this. Yeah, it needs to be opponent's cards. Weather Painter. Okay. All right. Was that couldn't have been a bot, right? A bot wouldn't give up. What? 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 I don't get the synergy there. Maybe there is one. You know, at least this game like got my spirit up. Not because I won it, that also, but also because the deck is kind of funny. So I can like think what the reason is for their their deck, right? Talking about weather painters. Oh, Mitsurugi. Dude, I'm kind of really unhappy with today. How much stuff did we even get? But I need to stop it. That's a problem. Or like at least start stopping, right? Guess we got this guy. He didn't even get that. Like, got a few packs. It's not as if I didn't open anything. It's just that I didn't open anything good. Alright, let's do a quick summary. Let's do, I think, one card spoiler and then end for today. Alright, we got today. Dude, the games today were insane. Alright, Cold Talker Inverted. We got Barrel Dragon. We got the second Galaxy South Ring. What does this even do? Doesn't bring monster from your hand. Kinda. Whatever. We got Performer Pal 5 Rainbow Magician, which is a good card. You can like use it, that's for sure. Then we did get a lot of nothing. Mitsurugi Sacred Boundary. Do I even have any other card? No. Is this the... Okay, they have a common. They have another rare. They have 2 more commons. One rare. Oh, two common. Oh, that's... But everything is at least SR. That's crazy. And then we got Weather Painter Aurora. What's the thumbnail? I guess Performer Pal 5 Rainbow Magician. That's the thumbnail card. All right. Let's switch the tones. All right. I hope you had fun today watching, because I sure as hell didn't have playing. Dude. That truly was something potent today. I don't know. All right, we're gonna do these two, I think, because I kind of want to get rid of these. All right, End of the World Ruler, a 10 Dark Fiend Ritual Effect Monster, 3k attack, 2.9k defense. You can ritual summon this card with any End of the World card, which is, its archetype. You can use a second and third once per turn. This card's name becomes Demise King of Armageddon while in hand or field, which is, okay. So they can trigger their stuff. Reveal this card in your hand. Pay 2,000 LP. Banish 1 ritual spell from your deck. Apply this card. Why did they give Mitsurugi more support? Right? This is just, if you have it, show it, then you can like use a ritual spell. I don't know if Mitsurugi needs it, but it is kind of insane how you can just use it for every single ritual deck for like 2,000 LP. It is kind of absurd. You can pay 2000 LP, destroy as many cards on the field as possible, then this card gains 2900 attack. Right, so this effect is good for the end of the world won't do anything. Also, I really want a new like beginning of the world card, a waifu. I hope we also get one of those. You can pay 2000. This effect is good for its own deck, obviously. Reveal this card in your hand. Pay this effect is good for all ritual decks. First effect only matters in its own deck. Nightmare Eyes restrict 2 monsters of different types: Fiend, Illusion, Spellcaster. Alright, so Illusion is a bit hard, but Fiend and Spellcaster are pretty easy. It could be, depending on the meta, a super poly target, right? It depends on the meta though. So if we see like these, I think that's also why they're like specified, right? If we see those, there's like a chance that it's played as a target for it. Also, besides that, it's a good card as well, right? Because if this card is special summoned, or if this card battles, at the end of the battle phase, you can equip. This is the ore, right? So if it's special summoned, you can already trigger the effect, hopefully, right? I don't think this. I think the ore is for this part of the effect. You can equip one monster your opponent controls to it. Alright, so this effect is the classic like relinquished effect, right? Or restrict effect. I mean, it's a good effect. It doesn't target, by the way. So pretty good removal. This card against attack equal to those. Yeah, okay, sure. If this card battle, neither can be destroyed by that battle, so it has the illusion effect, which is, you know, good because then it can re-trigger its effect easily. Your opponent cannot activate. This is good, right? Like, cannot be destroyed. They can only attack this. At the end of the battle phase, it takes control of your opponent's monster, or if it's special summoned and grows bigger. Like, this is alright, right? But this, like, really prompts it to get, like, cleared, or it might trigger it for the second time. At least they don't need to enter the battle phase, right? So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think the thing is, both cards are good. This is, like, more specific. I think even the special summon and then suck non-targeting is really good. This is like meta dependent or deck dependent, right? And this card is insane. Like if any good ritual deck will want to run this, right? All right. Zarin, the Chainbound Dragon, level 7 Dark Synchro Tuner effect monster. You can only use the second effect once per turn. This card you control will be used as synchro material. You can treat as a non-tuner. Okay, cool. So it's a tuner and a non-tuner for 7. When a card or effect is activated in response to a card or effect, you can negate that effect, destroy, negate the effect, and destroy. I mean, it's a good 7. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's really good. Like, I don't know. It's a good card. It's a 7. I think like Killer Tune can use it, right. I don't like anything that can make a 7 likes this card. We're really fast, so let's do the Sheena. There's like an Archmage card, but I'm not gonna do that one today. You can only use the first effect once per turn. When your opponent activates a card or effect and you control a wind monster, you can special summon this card from your hand and apply this effect. Return all on the hand. It's a dragon, so you could search for it. Return all spell and traps to the hand. I don't know. This is a weird one. I mean, if you can search for it in your wind deck, right? Consistently. And if they don't know it. It might be a bit clunky is the problem, right? And it doesn't do anything on your turn if you draw it. It's kind of Misty support, I would say. With Griffin Rider. Speed Ride Sport. Yeah. I don't know. The Ripper is a win, by the way, I read. I don't know. This one's weird. This one's weird. It's so like specific in its stuff that it needs to get activated. I don't know if it will get played, but maybe it's like the new best card. Like the bounce is obviously really strong, right? Alrighty. Oh damn! I got, dude. What is happening, man? I'm really sorry for the chat, by the way. For some reason, my OBS doesn't show me the chat. That was like yesterday. We can do Exo Sister. I'm so sorry, dude. It has to feel like as if I'm like ignoring the chat. Hello, Lucario. By the way. Okay, I will read the chat. Sorry. They have Dimitri turning into Tiger Man too funny. Must a gas leak. I mean, what can you do? The funniest part is they released a new game of Fur and the Heroes furry version. Triple tap in my hand since I pulled the card. That's really sad. Hello, Lucario. If you're still here, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, if all of the have been getting lately, something's being left out. Yeah. Yeah. How do you sport when? Good question. Dude, I need to say sorry the next time you're here. Dude, I think you're not here anymore. It sucks, man. It sucks. If I think, okay, people are not in the chat anymore, right? Because they have like better things to do, and then I check out like the stream overlay, people are chatting, and it's crazy. Like people are chatting, and I'm not seeing it, and I think people are just not writing anything. All right, yeah, that's kind of sad. All right, what we're gonna do is right. I hope you had fun. I hope you don't think that I'm ignoring you. Their model looks cool. I think we'll do Fira. All right. Thank you for watching. I will be seeing you tomorrow. I hope you had fun. And up until then, bye.